here we go.
Alright, Lisa set up. Oh,
gnarly.
Hey everybody, I'm Steve. Over there we got Lisa making her work, putting up the tent. We are at Breaks Interstate Park. We're camping again, 2 nights here. We have never been to this state park. It's a kind of a tight campground. It's a little weird the way it's laid out. We're kind of close to the neighbors, but not too bad. Behold, the tent is up. Yeah, I didn't show that whole process of blowing up the bag and setting up the sleeping bag because you know what? We show that every video, and there's only so many times I can film myself blowing up a sleep pad. Am I right? Am I right? What are you working on?
I'm working on hanging my lights, but there's not a lot of options here. I mean, there's plenty of trees. It's just they're spread far apart.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Gotta have some twinkles.
Of course, it's my time to make a fire in this kind of sad looking fire pit. With this match, I will start this fire. By God. It's always like the start of the camping ritual, isn't it? The fire, starting that fire. Makes it real. I'm not quite sure about this campground. We don't know anything about it, really. And there's some nice trails. It's supposed to be the Grand Canyon of the South, they call it. So there's a big gorge or something that way. We still haven't popped our first drink. Lisa's been making it camply. We've moved a few things around, moved the table over there. I'm just not sure about this place. I don't know. It's just like an old-fashioned campground here. It's like really old-fashioned. Just kind of like a spot, almost like backpacking. There's no water, nothing to hang your stuff on, which is fine. All that's fine. Just a little more primitive than some of the Virginia state parks that we've been to. I don't know where our neighbors are. These guys, there's no one there. We got a ton of people on the other side, though. Ton. Hey! To camping at Breaks
Interstate
Park.
State Park. That hits the old outdoor
Oh,
spot.
yeah. Once again, we brought our backpacking setup. Much easier. And Lisa has gotten a camping bin set up too, so we have all our gear ready to go. We're very compact. Lisa's been a busy bee since we got here. I mean, she's been like just going like crazy. So, she did great. She did great. Prepping for this thing. Let's check in with her. How's it going?
Good. Ready to put my tablecloth on. Because it's pretty.
You went above and beyond this trip. I mean,
Well, we are doing 2 nights, which is more than we've done, I think, in a while.
Allegedly 2 nights.
Well, we think we're gonna do 2 nights.
It just depends on how tonight goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
I think it'll be fun. It is actually nostalgic feeling once I'm here a little bit more. Like, okay, it kind of feels like someplace your parents might have taken you back in the 70s. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Just camping in the woods almost. Not that much different.
Yeah, just a
church camp or something.
A plot. It was a space for your stuff.
Yeah. It's not so bad. But yeah, no clue if there's bathrooms anywhere or if there's fresh water anywhere. We'll figure that out, I guess.
Where are the bathrooms? We haven't seen the
I don't think we passed any, so.
Are there bathrooms? I guess, right? You went here in the woods, right?
It might be super primitive.
Where did you go?
Well, just down the hill a little bit, which is, I guess, where it's gonna happen from here on out.
Lisa is the queen of stealth urination, female style. I mean, you know, it's easier for a guy. You just kind of, you know what you got to do if you're a guy. But girl, you got to get more stuff removed. More
country girls do.
I don't know how she does it. She's like almost like a vampire. Like just whoosh, where'd she go? I'm gone. I went pee.
And it's done.
I went pee in the woods. Do you guys pee at campgrounds by your camp, or do you go to the bathroom? Just questioning. I'm not saying what we do.
Say at 3 in the morning.
But definitely here you're at the end of this long road, so I don't know where. I have no clue where the bathrooms are.
Again, we haven't seen anything but just this one area, so it's curious to me for sure, compared to other Virginia state parks. So it's not saying it's bad or
Well, this one's
anything.
shared
It's
with
just a little
with Kentucky.
different with Kentucky. So hey, Kentucky!
Our first Kentucky state park.
Yeah, I guess, right? Our daughter lived in Kentucky for a while, so I don't think we ever hit a state park visiting her. So
I really like my new GoPro Hero 8 Black. This little guy right here. Hey GoPro. This little guy right here gives me that second camera option. I really like it. It's super compact too. It's like the hike we did today at Devil's Bathtub. I only took this one camera and it was super convenient. Look how small that is. And it's really great for on-the-go filming. And so in cases like this, we'll have the two cameras. I can, depending on the view or depending on what we're doing, I can switch out the camera, or I can use. Sometimes I use two cameras, like I'm doing right now. So you see, I have the two going at once. Hey, that's right. Just wanted to show you my Hero 8 Black. Using it sometimes when it makes sense. So what's the plan?
So I pre-cooked a bunch of meals at home and froze them. So this morning or last night when we left town, I just grabbed them out of the freezer, put them in a cooler. This is chicken. It's got some veggies in it, so, tomatoes, some of those sweet peas, and we'll see. Should be good. All we got to do is warm it up. Woohoo, look at that.
I like the pre-cooked.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about making sure the meat is done.
It's a pretty big meal.
And since we're cooking on wood.
Yeah. I just got the, one of those little metal trays, lined it with the aluminum foil so we could wrap it up and let it do its thing, man.
Well, we're just finalizing dinner right now, but it's so dark. I don't think I'm gonna be able to film much more. But we're using our lights to help illuminate us while we're filming. Tomorrow, big day. We're gonna be doing some hikes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the Grand Canyon of the South here, so we're gonna see if this is really the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna shut the camera off and just like chill
we're gonna
out.
chill by the fire, get my feet warmed up from that cold
If you
water.
want to know what happens after the camera goes off right now, send us $1,000 and you'll get the bonus footage. No, there's no bonus footage, but if you do want to know what happens after the, you can ask us, leave us a comment. We'll tell you what we did after this point. So, see you in the morning.
In the morning, yeah.
Good morning, campers. Guess what? We survived. Barely. It rained last night. It was cold. Real cold. It stopped raining now. It's foggy, but these crows woke us up. I think it's probably a good thing it's 9. We did not stay up late, but we slept in. This is a good thing the crows started cawing. Those bastards. I'm gonna try to get a fire going. The wood's all wet. See what it can do. How are we feeling this morning?
Good morning. We're feeling fine, I guess. It's a little brisk, but it's kind of a good morning, yeah. Getting our coffee going and getting the fire started so we can heat up our burritos and then we'll get our day going. Ow, ow. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. There were some noises, there was some rain, some dogs.
Yeah.
And then there was you.
And then these neighbors next to us like to go in their car and just let it run in the middle of the night. I guess they go in and get warm. So the car, if you like idling cars, this is a good campsite. Last night and then early this morning. So I guess they were cold. But we were cold too. Alright. I think the weather's clearing up. I think I see blue
Yeah.
skies up there. So we should have a good day, weather-wise.
It's supposed to be like a high of 61, so it should be great hiking weather, that's for sure.
All right.
All right.
Wait, can't wait for these breakfast
I know,
burritos.
I hope they turn out okay. I pre-made them, so we'll see.
It's kind of funny. I don't know if you can see, but that can of gas, we opened it in April of 2014, and I put the date on it, so it's like 6 years have gone by, and I still have a partially used can of fuel. So it's pretty wild. Think how much quickly 6 years could go by. One of the nice things about car camping as opposed to backpacking is you have this wonderful staging area. You can put everything in the trunk. It's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, perfect.
I love me some grill marks on my burritos.
On my aluminum foil.
What's in these burritos?
Well, I put some hash brown potatoes. I cooked up a bunch of eggs with onions and mushrooms and peppers. And then I put chorizo on it. So it should be yummy. Oh, and cheese, of course, cheese. And then, of course, we brought you sriracha.
Alright, so breakfast complete. That was really good. Those burritos were amazing. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, you're welcome.
She really put some work in, so good job to you. But today we're going to be going out on some trails and looking at the Grand Canyon to the south. It's supposed to be some amazing views. I'm going to bring my GoPro to film. So the audio, check that out, she's making coffee again. The audio on the GoPro is not quite as good as the audio on this camera. So, you know, you'll notice the difference, but you'll get wider panoramics. And this is a lot easier to carry for trail shots. So I'm looking forward to not having this giant camera that I'm holding right now. All right, we get out on the trail in a little bit. It's about 10:30. We're over here at the visitor center right now at the Moonshine Still. This is old living, old-timey log cabin.
It's like tiny living. Everybody used to do it. I wonder if this was like where you'd put the kids and stuff. But
What, up in the rafters?
well, would they have had boards? I mean, it's a whole nother living area, maybe.
Yeah. Well, at least they had power. They had fluorescent lighting.
Sorry.
All right, we're gonna go explore some trails. I think we're gonna do the Prospect Trail and the Overlook Trail. It's supposed to be magnificent. She just said a dirty joke, but
Made myself laugh.
before I hit record. All right, we're about to explore the Grand Canyon of the South. Are you ready to come with us? We're parking over here at shelter number 2, just past the visitor center. We're gonna go down and see what this amazing Grand Canyon. You've never been to the Grand Canyon, but this could be
No, I
kind
haven't
of.
seen even the West Coast Grand Canyon.
Do you know another name for the Grand Canyon of the West?
I think you told me this yesterday.
I did.
The Grand Canyon.
Right, because there was no such thing as any other Grand Canyon. It was the Grand Canyon,
Oh my
but
gosh.
our purpose right now is to find this trailhead. They say these trails are a little bit rugged and tough. We'll see. So far, it's pretty epic little forest walk. Beautiful in here.
Yeah. It's pretty fantastical looking. I like it. Stuff like this.
Oh man, we're going straight up here. Gentle forest walk went to 45-degree climb.
That was a butt burner. Wow.
Impossible to show on the camera.
Yeah. But you definitely need hiking sticks in this park, I think. That was rough coming up.
Coming up on our first overlook. Oh my God. Dude.
This is really something. Get to the edge.
Jesus.
Wow.
This view is redonkulous.
The wall.
There's no way to do this justice even on the camera. It's just huge, it's humongous, deep, incredible. Incredible.
It's part of Western Virginia. Boy, it's something else.
I can see why they'd call it the Grand Canyon of the South.
Yeah.
God.
Instead of red rock, it's just green trees.
Much vaster than you can imagine.
Yeah.
Even in the camera, like I said, it doesn't really show you the scale as much as you need to.
Beautiful. Look at that one cropping, like right up there. You see it?
Uh-huh. All right, so it's decision time. We have to either decide to do the long, steepy rock trail using extreme terrain, experienced hikers only, consult trail mats for details. There's only about a 3-mile circuit, to do the whole loop.
Yeah.
So 3 miles is not very much, but the way these signs will freak you out.
Signs, yeah. I mean, it says 4 hours.
Rangers will be unable to provide assistance except in the event of a medical emergency.
If we have a heart attack, we'll get saved. If we fall, or if we just feel like we can't do it anymore.
I say we do it. It's only, what is it, 12 o'clock? Yeah, it's 12.
Well, it says 4 hours just for this piece. And then
It's 12 o'clock. No, that's the river trail. We're good here.
Oh, okay.
We're only doing we're going to the Laurel Trail, and then we're going to come back along the Overlook Trail. So I think we should be good.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
So it's a
I've
mile
talked
and
you
a
into
half
it.
on this trail?
Mile and a half, and then we got to come a mile and a half back, but on a different trail.
Okay, because I don't want to do, I hate out and back.
It's not out and back. Okay.
I hate an out and back. Okay.
We agree?
All right. We got enough food. I didn't bring our first aid kit. We should have enough water.
We got water, we got food, and
we need to find a stick because these trails are
we'll see.
definitely rough.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
The sooner we do it, the sooner we get back.
So we can eat again and drink. That's the important part. Camping and drinking.
All right, after you.
No. Not the advert.
So if the cliffs and the slippery surfaces and the rocks don't get you, the poisonous snakes will.
The snake sign?
I did show them the snake sign. Wow, about a half a mile down Prospect Trail, you get to this huge cliff. I thought this was, from a distance, I thought it was concrete. Wow, what a massive cave undercut here under this cliff. The trail goes right under this cave overhang. Wow. Unreal. Definitely shelter down in here if you needed to. Holy crap. Think we found our new home.
Yeah. Look, the baby. This is crazy.
Where are the Neanderthal bones?
Well, I was thinking, I guess this is something somebody did, huh? You don't think that's old? Can't be.
I doubt it. Just people come in and probably carve their name and stuff. Trail conditions are a little sketchy here. They are narrow, rocky, steep, and cut on slopes. So you're not really walking with your feet flat. They're kind of tilted. So definitely want to take your time here. Starting to question our decision to come this way. This is the kind of terrain we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
That was about a 12-foot drop right there. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but some rock climbing areas over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. And we just got started.
We just come across this dripping spring. In a survival situation, we could get this water and drink it. It's perfectly clean, coming right out of the earth. Might need this for later for our survival situation. No, but it's kind of cool seeing these little springs and drips coming out of the rocks. Wow, it was one cool thing after another, right?
Yeah, man, this is really awesome.
We just passed that little spring and now we're at this crazy rock.
It could be a carved out face up there from some ancient civilization.
Wow. What a delightful little cave.
That was fun.
Since the last cave, we've been pretty much following the contour of the hill here, but we're way above the river. You can hear it down there, 1,000 feet or more, at least. Just found us another cave right off the trail. Great little shelter in here, man.
Wild. Fun. Oh, there, I'm looking down.
Rough, rugged, but it's actually not too bad, aside from the rocks. Oh, gnarly. Another gnarly cave here. We started to climb up sharply. I think we're on a line of rocks. You know, sometimes when you're driving in the mountains and you see a line of rocks up in the hills, I think that's what we're on right now. This whole line of rocks probably follows the whole way, and across the valley you can see the same line. This cave is redonkulous.
Definitely gnarly.
Another gnarly cave here. Unbelievable. That's the best part about the Prospect Trail right now so far, has just been these caves all throughout. Man, it's really, you don't see big rocks like this every day where we are. This is like a land before time kind of.
That's what I was gonna say. They say, you know, it's a treacherous trail, but there's something very ancient and magical about it. At the same time, it's like, wow, I can't get enough of like just stopping and looking around in awe, and like the Druids lived here or something. It's pretty wild. It's just incredible. It's like a dinosaur might come out at any moment.
Yeah.
Or a fairy.
We've only seen a couple of other hikers here and some rock climbers. There were some climbers, we didn't film them. They didn't want to make them nervous. They were teaching, but we haven't seen really anybody out here, considering how busy the campground is. I mean, Jesus, this is as big and tall as those cliffs out in Utah. Yeah, wow. This cliff here has got to be 120 feet, maybe. I don't think the video is going to show it. We're under an overhang here, but beyond that, it goes up even higher. Hello down there.
Yeah. Hey, hey. Wow.
Taking a lunch break here. We found this cave off trail a little bit with views behind. What you got for us today, Lisa?
Just a hodgepodge. We have nuts. We have spicy Thai chili tuna, cinnamon toast bars, then some of these organic things.
Let me do one of those wraps, those tuna wraps.
Okay, yeah, we have that.
Ingredients: tortilla, tuna.
That's a wrap.
That's it. Oh, you got those kind of wraps. The
Well, we ate the others with breakfast burritos or whatever I made.
okay.
So
these
are the healthy wraps.
lots of what do you call it? Whole grain fiber protein. All right.
So
Just one will do that.
yeah. Just regular tuna I could eat. Tapatio. Sometimes when you're out in the wilderness, you gotta eat some tuna to boost your energy. I found this little bugger under a rock. He's fat and juicy, but he's got plenty of protein. I'm gonna eat him. Then we're gonna forage for some wood.
I've now switched over to the geological trail. We're heading back up towards the Overlook trail. So there should be a lot of climb ahead. This giant chunk of rock just fell off here. It's incredible. I wish I could stop filming, but I can't. Can't do it. It's too much going on. Yeah, it's crazy. What a trail, what a hike. This is much more interesting than I thought it was gonna be. It's not even the views. The views have nothing to do with it. You really can't see anything. It's these rocks.
It's just one great thing after another, man. This has definitely been well worth the effort.
Look at that, look at that. I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you. All right, here you go. I'll show you right now.
Scary.
Descending into the cave now. If I don't come out, tell Lisa, over. Zoinks.
Holding up these walls to keep you safe.
All right, I made it back. Not back to the car, but back to the Overlook trail. So now we're gonna see some views, hopefully. And we're at the edge of the Overlook. Made it up that little trail. Man, that was a serious hike, man.
Yeah, it was. It was
Jeez.
fun though, actually. I really enjoyed it.
We were down in those trees. Down below you can see the river just flowing. It looks like a great river for kayaking. Oh man, what I wouldn't do to be down there.
Yeah.
Playing around in the water.
We'll have to make a trip out here sometime.
God dang, these hills.
To kayak or something.
They're steep and sharp
Yeah.
and just beautiful. I can see why they call this the Grand Canyon of the South.
Definitely.
Not quite like the Grand Canyon, but you know.
No, but it reminds me of where we went in Wyoming. Was it Wyoming? Yeah, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
The
Oh, that
gorge
place.
is there, yeah.
A little bit. It's got that big
Yeah, deep.
Yellowstone kind of feel to it.
Right.
Just different, you know, all the trees.
It's green.
The trees
rather than
make
red.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the trees, you know, mask a lot of
Yeah.
the geological stuff. All right.
It's steep.
This is a strenuous, even the Overlook Trail is kind of kicking our butts a little bit, but I think because we were tired a little bit from that Prospect Trail. I'm looking forward to getting back to camp and hanging out there for a little bit.
Oh man, I am too. I'm kind of just about ready to be done.
About to show you the most epic overlook at the park. The Clinchfield Overlook. It's supposed to be epic. Whoa. Wow. Another great overlook.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man.
It's worth it, right?
Definitely.
Well, we made it back to the car. We made it back to the car. That was, so how long did it take? Right now it's...
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Let's see. Let's see, it is
Time.
3:04, so we left at noon, so it was 3 hours. 3 hours including lunch.
Would we do about 4.5 miles?
We, maybe 4, I don't know. It's hard to say. The problem is, it's not the miles. It's not the miles, it's the
ruggedness, yeah.
The ruggedness of it. It's up and down, and it's the rocks, and it's the technical nature of the trail that kind of made it tricky. So we're ready to call it a day.
I am. Get a fire going, get a drink on.
All right, we'll head back to camp now, a little bit early. Really not much else we think of to do at this point. But chill. Well, we're finally back at camp. That was a nice day of hiking.
Yeah, it definitely was.
It's about what, 4 o'clock, 4:30?
Something like that. It's time to settle down.
Time to get a drink on. Get it on early, get it on, hit it hard, hit it early.
Yeah.
But it's getting chilly in here, but it was hot today.
It was really warm, but it was only 61, 62 degrees, but that strenuous hiking.
Yeah. All right.
Good
Well,
for us.
I think I'll get the fire going. And it's
Yeah.
really, this is the best part about camping, is just sort of hanging out.
I wouldn't mind starting dinner early tonight.
We'll eat early.
So,
We'll do everything earlier. Yeah.
in
That
the
way
daytime.
try to get to bed a little bit early too.
Yeah.
But
you know
all right.
how that goes.
That was a great hike, man. That's unbelievable.
It was.
There's
I
some-
really enjoyed that hike.
Unbelievable views and just incredible.
It just felt like you were in the middle of, I don't know, man, something, like I said, ancient. And
Yeah. The trails here are incredible. And if we had more time, we would definitely do some kayaking and get down to that river, because it looked
pretty gnarly.
pretty close to like a Yellowstone type of place.
And then there was a railroad track that goes along
Yeah.
the side of it. We
It's
could
pretty
hear
here.
the trains.
It's real pretty.
Yeah.
All right, well let's get crack-a-lackin'.
Yeah, sounds good.
We'll catch up with you
In a little while.
real soon. We both brought drinks.
We did. I didn't realize you did. Awesome.
Is this light supposed to be up right here?
Well, I put it
Oh,
right
okay.
there to get some sun.
So which we got 4 drinks instead of 2 now. Talk about lush.
Ta-da! I know, right? Well, we'll drink them both.
All right, well I'll take the blueberry.
I'll go with my raspberry rosé because I'm a little
All right.
rosy.
Happy hour, babe.
All right.
To a good hike today.
Great hike, man. Great hike.
To the hiking. What's for dinner tonight?
So it will be, sorry, pause. What do I call this stuff?
What do you call that stuff?
Brats and,
Cauliflower. No, cabbage.
cabbage. Okay, sorry. Retake.
No, we're gonna leave that one. There's no cut. There's no cut. This is a raw video footage.
So I pre-cooked cabbage with potatoes and some onions and mushrooms, and then I pre-cooked brats also and froze it all, put it in baggies, and just again grab the baggie, dump the baggie into the little handy aluminum tray, and we'll put it on the fire and warm it up. It'll be amazing.
You know, cabbage is not a commonly thought of camping accoutrement.
But it felt like something good for a nice fall, brisk, cool night.
You
know, like, I don't know.
Heritage.
There you
brats
go.
And
That's
cabbage.
true.
You're bringing back my Bavarian roots.
And then I also have us a little thing of mashed potatoes that we'll just add some water to in a baggie.
Nice.
And that'll sort of round the meal out, I guess.
Wow.
And then an apple dessert that we're going to bake right on the fire.
I'm using a new filming technique. You know, fast movement.
Oh, that's
Shaky cam.
probably not the best thing.
Shaky cam. All right, well, good.
Yeah.
Good job on all the prep.
Yeah, thank you.
All the prep you've done.
So just adding a little parsley in because it's good for you and gives it a little good flavor. And then I have a few fresh tomatoes that I will also add in because I like tomatoes.
It's still early too. We're not in any big hurry. We should just prepping so well. She wanted to get it all ready so we could just throw it on. Right now it's still drinking hour, but man, look at her. So easy for me, hard for her. I don't have to do anything. It's all trip. Just sit around. It's all ready.
Look how beautiful it is. A little salt and pepper added extra. It's gonna be mwah, delicious. I think.
My job's fire. You know, fire isn't easy. There's a certain trick to it. Do it just right. Right now, we don't have any neighbor next to us. The ones who were there last night, the ones who idled their vehicle all night, they're gone. They were nice, but they spent more time in their vehicle than they did actually camping in the tent. So they were, hopefully we'll get some new neighbors tonight that'll be a little quieter. We'll probably be the ones making the noise. Any tips about coming to this state park?
Yeah, I think that you have to have already in mind what you want to do for your adventure when you come here. So if you're a kayaker, are you a mountain biker, are you just a hiker? If you're hiking, you definitely want to make sure you have the right shoes. You bring containers for water for your hikes, first aid kit probably. And hiking stick, we also said, is definitely needed on a lot of these rigorous trails for sure. You could also just come here and camp. There's plenty of areas for the kids to play and run around, and you know, I think it's a fun place to come for sure, but definitely know what your adventure is going to be. Kind of have that in mind.
All right, finally get to sit down. Camping again.
Yay.
This is a rare two-nighter. We don't usually stay 2 nights in one place.
No, but we did come a long ways, so it made sense to do 2 nights.
This is probably, what, 7-hour drive
At
to
least
get home?
7-hour drives from home.
Not looking forward to that.
Hey, we'll make it an adventure on the way back home. Sun's getting ready to set behind us, probably, what, another hour?
Yeah.
Maybe. So that's going to be pretty this direction. And then the moon, woo, is giant right now.
In the meantime, I guess we're just going to keep hanging here, put a little music on.
Start dinner in a little bit. It's all prepped. It just needs to be heated, so...
You're welcome to stay with us if you want. Do you want to just hang with us?
In fact, I've got extra plates. I've got extra food.
Imagine you're here. That's the smell of the smoke. You see it blowing in my face. Imagine that smell right now. Put yourself in here with us. Just concentrate. Think about it. You're here with us now.
There's nothing better than the smell of a wood fire.
My eyes are burning.
Yeah, well, it's going right in your face.
God, smoke is attracted to me, but it does make for a good shot. I can see it on the monitor. It does look pretty cool. All right, but we're gonna be hanging here, and we'll check back in with you. Oh my God! Real soon.
Be better.
Sunset brought to you by Out Mountain. We both have to pee really bad, so it's a matter of finding a way to do it without our neighbors seeing. Terrible. I know we're terrible, but the bathroom is like a mile away. Sorry. How we feeling?
Very good. Sun just set. I had to put some extra clothes on because it's getting a little chilly.
Sun is that way.
Yeah.
We are this way. And it is chilly. It's getting chilly.
Yeah.
Still need to eat, but we've been just sort of chilling out. Man, it's been a nice little hangout. Yeah. Long happy hour. It's the smoke in my eyes. Ooh.
Ooh, freaky. Freaky dicky. It's wild, huh?
Do you want to see something freaky? You're looking at it right now. This is me with my green headlamp. My nose shadow. You can tell time. It's 12 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. This is really good. It's like a German delicatessen here. I mean, brats and cabbage with mustard. Oh my god, and potatoes. See you all in the morning. Good morning, campers. We survived. Barely. That's Lisa over there. She hasn't woken up yet. I'm gonna leave her alone for a while. It's like 7:45. Actually slept pretty warm last night. 2 sleeping bags. A bag inside a bag. So I was toasty. Sun's coming up behind me. Campground is still asleep. Nobody's up. It's like 8 o'clock though. It's not super early, but it feels early. Chilly. Whew, it's cold. I mean cold. Got this fire going to help keep me warm. And the sunrise is pretty awesome though.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. That's awesome. It's like rise and shine, baby.
Sun. Fresh coffee. It's good. Made out of the press. Well, we're packing down, getting everything packed up out of here. We're gonna hit the road here real soon. Got about 1,000,000 miles to drive today. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for coming along with us on our little camping trip. I had a good time.
Fun, yeah.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to know more about this state park, we also have a video about that. Should have a video about that with all the facilities and things. But in the meantime, from Hot Mountain, I'm Steve.
And I'm Lisa.
And we'll see you at the campground.
Camping.
She forgot. You forgot again.
You paused too long.
I like to put the pause in there. Builds dramatic intrigue.
We'll see you at the campground.
Yeah, we'll see you at the campground.
Come on, man.
Bye.
Yeah!
Oh, gnarly.